What's going on, guys? So I think I have overthought this video enough. I'm just gonna start putting some information out there about Carrier One, and then I'm gonna put some supporting videos out later on, talking about settlements, talking about the truck that they give you, orientation, things like that. But I'm just gonna give you an overview of the company I'm with now, and that is Carrier One. And the reason why I wanted to put this video out here faster than making it a big production is because there hasn't been a video about Carrier One in like the past 5 years. So I believe they've stayed true to their core. There's some pros and cons with the company, like every other company out here. Most of the loads are brokered. But it's just like any other owner operator. I mean, you're going to use brokers to find you loads. It's just the nature of the beast. You get 80% of the line haul if you're a lease purchase, like I am. If you come in as an owner operator, I believe, don't quote me on it, but I believe they start you off at 82%. And then I think you can get a 2% longevity bonus over the course of, I think, 2 years. So it's like every 6 months is like a 0.5% up to the 82 to 84%. Again, owner operators, don't quote me on it. Or 82 to 84. So it's a flatbed company. We're based out of, and also, little disclaimer, I am by no means a recruiter. I am a driver, like most of my viewers, or the ones that will view this looking for information about Carrier One. So I'm giving the driver's perspective. Okay, there are plenty of reviews online. You can call the recruiter for yourself. His name is Steve. He's really nice. He will tell you everything. If he doesn't know a question, he's not going to BS you or lie to you about anything. I would say, I think some of the information that he did give me maybe was just a hair outdated, but it was like small stuff, man. I mean, super minute, doesn't even matter stuff. Like, I don't even remember what exactly he was wrong over, because everything else was just buttery smooth. I mean, it's been a really good transition into lease purchase trucking again, and guys, I couldn't be happier. This week, this has been my actual first full week in this truck, and I grossed $6,300 on 3 loads. I dropped 4 this week, but my Monday load, which would have gone on the week prior, I ended up dropping it on Tuesday. So I worked with them and they were able to put it on that week. So technically I did drop 4 loads this week, but 3 are going to go on this pay period. And you get paid weekly here. And yeah, all the accessorials, all the fuel, all the tarping, detention time if the customer pays attention and you're there for any length of time. As long as you let Carrier One know, and your dispatcher, then they can let the broker know to start paying attention. So yeah, you can, all that's 100% to you. But out of the actual line haul amount, yeah, 80%. So, and now what they do is they do give you 100% real rate cons. I can show you emails of some of my rate cons. It comes to you in an email, just like your settlements. The rate that they give you on the phone is a gross rate. That includes a fuel surcharge, it includes the tarp, everything like that. And it's all broken down for you. And out of the first portion, that first portion before the little plus mark is the line haul. You get 80% of that. And for a lease purchase, that's not horrible. I mean, most lease purchase companies out here now are like 70, 75%. And if you're an owner-operator, it's like 80%. So if I'm making 80% as a lease purchase guy, I'm not doing too bad. Now, before this video gets any more lengthy, let me go over kind of what my truck is. So right now they're leasing out 2018, 2019 Peterbilt and Kenworth trucks. If you're an owner operator, you can bring any truck here, as long as it looks pretty, or maybe not even pretty, just drivable and can pass a DOT inspection and have an ELD in it, then you're fine. The ELD they use here is Geotab, very user friendly, probably by far my favorite ELD, and I've used a bunch of them. Okay, I've used OmniTrax, I've used PeopleNet, I've used Geotab, I've used TransFlow, which is still Geotab. I've used Keep Trucking, I've used Teletrack Navman. That one's the worst one. I've had a bunch of ELDs in my little short trucking career. Long stories of each one of those, supporting videos potentially coming out on those. But the one that I like by far is Geotab. It's very user friendly. It's plug and play. If you have something to annotate with your like your pre-trip or your fueling or your loading, unloading, things like that, it's all done in there. It's just like, you want to add an annotation? Yes. Okay, cool. Loading time or fuel or pre-trip or post-trip, whatever. Very, very easy. I love that part about this. Let's see here. But yeah, I just wanted to give you. So if you look online about Carrier One, you're gonna have a lot of drivers put out there that Carrier One's not a great company. They fizzled out for whatever reason, and then you're gonna have some other people that just one-worded answers on why it's good. But I wanted to actually make a video for you guys because I think this information is important. And again, since one hasn't been put out in 5 years, yeah, it's time for an update. Carrier One's a solid company if three things. You come here with a good attitude and you work hard. Okay? This is not easy. I will tell you that right now. It's flatbed. You have to secure, unsecure, tarp, and untarp your loads. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes you do it in the pouring rain. Sometimes you drive through a tornado warning. That happened to me on yesterday. Guys, it's trucking. It's not just gonna be handed to you. Okay, you have to come out here with a good attitude and willing to work hard. Okay. Also, if you want to drive, or if you are able to drive 600 miles a day, it's about the average length of haul from where you're unloading, picking up, and dropping off. All that's about 600 miles. Okay, you will pick up and drop off every day, like you would at TMC, Maverick, PGT, Boyd Brothers. Insert company here. You will pick up and drop off every day. Sometimes you get, late on a load, you have to pick up the next day, things like that. But nothing out of the ordinary here. I mean, you're going to do that everywhere and every day, but you're going to drive about 600 miles a day. Okay. The third thing that you have to do, and this just goes for anything trucking. Okay? It's not just specific to Carrier One, but especially in this freight market right now, this is the most important one. You have to keep that door closed. Okay? Every 3 hours or 4 hours, you gotta pee, go pee. Okay? Don't do it every hour on the hour unless you're having, Taco Bell aftermath kind of thing. But guys, yes, you want to keep the driver's door closed. If you don't, you won't make any money because you're going to kill your clock, and then you're only going to drop 3 or 4 loads in a week versus 5. Man, you're talking a couple $100 you just threw down the drain. So yeah, keep that door closed, and that goes with anything trucking. Okay. But yeah, guys. So if you come here with those 3 things, your fleet manager will keep you moving. The loads are going to be paying okay. They're not going to be paying great, but that's just the market that we're in right now. And I mean, I did $6,300 again on 3 loads. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. So, take my advice, don't take my advice, come to Carrier One, don't come to Carrier One. It's all up to you. If you guys do decide to decide to come over to Carrier One, let me know. If you have any questions for me, I'm more than happy to answer them. But I just want to really put this out there, make this video short, sweet, to the point, and tell you that Carrier One's a good company, okay? Don't think that it's not. It is a foreign-owned company, and the dispatchers do live in Europe. If that's an issue for you, don't come here. Simple as that. But don't talk bad about the company just because it doesn't work out for you, okay? So, sorry to get a little dad-ish and teacher-ish on you guys, but I've been seeing that a lot, especially with YouTube, with the trucking forums online. Guys, it's getting really out of hand. Just, if it doesn't work for you, keep your mouth shut, okay? If anyone has any questions, tell them. You don't need to tell everyone else. Period. Now, if you have nothing really, as if like you had nothing really good to say about the company, but if you had a good experience being there and it just didn't work out for you, share that. I've had a lot of trucking companies with me in that. That's why supporting videos will come out. But yeah, guys, Carrier One, good company, Chicagoland based, freight anywhere east of the Rockies, flatbed, 80% of the load, 2019 Kenworth with an APU. Not bad. Any other questions, guys? Let me know. Drop in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more information. Talk to you soon.